Hello and welcome to 2 Minute Psychology Revision. Today we're going to be looking at the working memory model. So the working memory model was devised by Baddeley and Hitch. They thought that the multi-store model was too simplistic, and there's a certain part of that model, the short-term memory, which is what the working memory model relates to. They said that the short-term memory is constantly active and constantly working. And a lot of the research which they carried out, the results didn't fit into the multi-store model. Okay, so there was some kind of conflict. So they devised the working memory model. Now there are four aspects to the working memory model. Firstly, we have the central executive. This is the part of the working memory model which is in charge of the rest of the working memory. Okay, and there is little evidence that actually it does exist, but what it does is that, according to Baddeley and Hitch, is that it controls the rest of the slave systems, which we're going to come on to in a second. And so it's kind of like a company boss. Okay, it pays attention and it gives jobs, takes in information and gives jobs to these slave systems. So there was some research from Despacito which might suggest that it exists, but other than that, there's little empirical evidence of the central executive. So the visual spatial sketchpad is the next part of the working memory model. Now this deals with visual and spatial information, funnily enough. The visual cache inside the visual spatial sketchpad deals with visual information, and the inner scribe deals with spatial information. And there is some evidence from Gathercole and Baddeley to back this up, the existence of this. Next we have the phonological loop, which is dealing with acoustic information, of course, so sound. And there are two parts to this as well. We have the phonological store, also called the inner ear, which stores the acoustic information. And then we have the articulatory loop, which rehearses this information in the phonological loop to keep it in there. Now, Baddeley and Hitch added the episodic buffer, which is the third slave system, in the year 2000. And this was because a lot of their research suggested that there was other aspects to the working memory model. So this is like an overflow car park. Any information which isn't stored visually, spatially, or acoustically is dealt with here. And of course, any overflow of information can also be stored here. And there's some research from Al-Khalifa which suggests its existence. So that was 2 Minute Psychology Revision. Thank you for your time.